Oh, bring us in. We are back, episode 2. I was going to go ring the bell over there, but I'm sitting down now and getting a bit lazy. We're back, episode 2. We're here at the lovely velodrome. Luke is in his beautiful blue kit today. I'm a little bit jealous.
Left yours at home.
I left mine at home, and I'm in the waste kit, which is just as beautiful. I should add. Here for a Friday training session. Today we're going to showcase some starts and some top speed work, so we'll get into that. Today is just an opportunity to work on some technique out of the gate so that we can touch on the start twice a week, with Monday being our focus on just absolutely ripping it and trying to get the most out of the times, and then Friday we're actually going to be exploring a little bit more of that technical work. So we'll be coming out of the gate and just 2 or 3 pedal strokes, and that's it. 2 or 3 of those, and then we'll head in, have a bit of a break, and then back up for
Moto push.
Yep. 400.
Yeah.
So should be good. We haven't done a huge amount of top speed work at this point since Worlds, so looking forward to getting stuck into that.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. I think, the starts are a great opportunity, like you said, just to kind of work and refine some of the things that we're working on, as that's the area where we can make the most amount of gains, and there is the most amount of time to kind of come down over the scope of the whole entire kilo. So the more looks we get at that throughout the week, the more chances we get to improve and kind of dial in and hone in on all that stuff. So come months down the line, we're not thinking technically, it's basically just get in the gate and go as fast as you can, because when you kind of try to mix between technique and timing and all those things that use a lot of cognitive power, kind of does take away from the actual effort itself. So today's a good opportunity just to kind of refine some stuff. When we come back on Monday, we're just focused on the starts and going as fast as we can. And then, like you said, a couple of moto push efforts, which I think we've filmed them before, but basically Perco pushes us in at the blue line, down the back straight, we get out of the seat. Again, we're just replicating the back half of the start lap, and then that second lap where I'll transition into the bars, and we go as fast as we can for 400 meters. And I think today will be a good day to kind of get back and touch some speed again, as we haven't really touched any kind of fast speed since Worlds. So I guess there is a little, well, for me at least, I don't know if you feel the same way, but there is a little bit of like, okay, well, we haven't been this fast in a while, but I think once we kind of get through one, 2 efforts, we'll be back to our usual selves. I'm very confident on the bike and all that stuff that we'll work through that very, very quickly. But that is a thing that is in the head and in the mind right now. But again, just accept it, be aware of it, don't let it kind of rule the roost and overcome any other emotions and stuff. But it's basically a bit push for time.
Exactly. It's like you have those thoughts that come in and you recognise them and then go, well, why am I feeling that way? And some of those thoughts are definitely very real, considering what we've been through over the last little bit. So I think today will be really good to get back that and start to build that self-belief once again, that we will get back to where we know we can be.
Most definitely.
In terms of the speed. So, yeah.
Most definitely.
Should we get out there?
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Nice and quick one. Get into it.
See you soon.
Good job. Is your eye, that's all right? Yeah, it's tight.
It's don't pinch me. The same size, yeah.
It's a large. I haven't done that much bench lately.
Secretly, yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
It is in my program.
sneaky bicep curls.
Yeah.
So which way around the cameras are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Don't roll it.
I'd be very sad if I did that. Bus coming through.
Two.
Thanks, mate.
Screw it.
Inspiring music, mate.
Absolutely.
Same again, fella. Let's go.
Done. Sweet.
Feel alright?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it didn't feel quite as good as the first one. I think that
I mean, it feels okay, like just moving a bit quicker.
Yeah. Feels good. Feels like I'm getting to that position quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ready?
Right. Quarter.
Well, it's like I know that I'm not gonna go back to doing it slower
No.
on Monday.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No.
if it can be faster, then we'll do it faster.
Yep.
Like the slippers, bro. Look at him. Roll out of bed.
Straight up. Grab us.
Yeah, straight up.
All right. Good to go.
Yep. Let's go and do it.
That's it. Moto push time.
Yep.
Nice and fast. Kane's got the inspiring music on.
Oh yeah, beats.
All right.
Neo.
Let's go send.
I didn't know that off the top of my head as well. Devastating.
All right. Moto push time.
All right.
Next time, fellas. Next time.
Yep.
This time. And go. Down. And stop. Yeah. Did you drop us off quicker?
About the same speed as normal.
Okay.
48.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It did feel fast, yeah.
Start slower.
Maybe. Maybe.
That'll bring it down to about 44, 43.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe just... Yeah, maybe just bring it down a touch so we can kind of keep... build through it a little bit. So, I mean, I felt, like I said, like, the acceleration felt really good, felt solid. It came through here and I was like, a bit of a wobble, like, whatever, that's okay. But then went through that corner, it was like, oh, fuck it. Really kind of moved a bit. And I was like, yeah, I can't transition.
Well, he's like, can you do some? Yeah, you probably should do some training.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Like pre-states too. We're having efforts like this, but then race day, it's like, it's clean.
Yeah.
So I still have the confidence from that regard that this will get better. It'll just take one day or one effort. And we're like, same as like we say, one at a time. It's like one effort, we're like, yep, cool. And then it just gets better from there. I'm not panicking. No.
Like, I'm nervous like you guys.
Yeah.
When you give it in. Yeah. Hold
Absolutely. And remember to pedal. Yeah.
No tucking and rolling. Are you good, mate?
Yep.
It's one effort, that's all it is.
Yep. Let's go.
Nice and smooth, and we'll be quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
First one was just a tester. Only can go better from here.
Yeah. I feel like the Band-Aid's off. The
Yeah.
Band-Aid has been ripped off.
Yeah, it has been ripped off for sure.
That's all we needed from that first one.
Yeah. All right,
Let's go.
Time. And go. Down.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yep. I felt a lot calmer coming into the effort.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at your back and I felt like the same sensations that I would before doing the efforts in the past. Whereas the first one I was like feeling the wind on my skin.
Yeah.
And everything going
Noticing everything.
Noticing everything. And I was like, oh, we're going real fast here. It's like, we haven't even started the effort yet.
Yeah. No, I felt better. I think it was more controlled. Felt better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was better.
I'm not trying to be smart,
No.
but it's like if there's boundaries, it's
Mm.
like, we're there.
Oh,
Yeah.
We held it there.
a lot better.
Yeah, I think the thing that I feel is that the speed is there.
Yeah.
Like if we went to Brisbane, I reckon we would fly right now. Like I feel good. Like I feel good if like we have speed there.
Yeah.
We will get it out on the track.
Yeah.
But as we know, it's a hard track to kind of ride. So it's like I feel like this does limit us to some capacity of what we could actually do.
Yeah.
But in saying that, a bit more controlled, maybe a little bit more tempered with our effort.
Yeah.
But it felt better. Like we felt like yes, there was some movements, but it's like okay, cool. The bike's just doing this.
I forgot about the tempered business.
Ah, okay.
I was still fucking.
No, it's better in terms of you find it through the effort.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on it the whole way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll just keep more of those, and we'll just keep getting better.
That's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll go one more.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the camera's rolling again.
No, you can stand in front.
No, get the slippers in. Get the slippers in. Babe, come and put your slipper on my knee. Come and put it on my knee and show the camera.
It's Cinderella shoe.
Get in here. Get over here. Oh, devastating.
It's camera shy.
He's camera shy.
Can't let the public see this.
Blake Long. Come on. Up on here. Now, if you can see these slippers here on the camera, they are absolutely stunning. He's rolled straight out of bed and come to track.
Straight up. You want to see that?
All right, effort 3.
F3, switch
Yeah,
on.
flick the switch. Now all I need, mate, a couple of slaps of the legs and we're good to go.
That's it. All right. Getting better. Finish strong.
Yep.
Same thing again. One effort, one rep.
Absolutely. Truly is the last one for the week.
It is the last one for the week.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
You too, mate.
I'll see you Monday, hey?
Monday's fun day.
Yeah.
Starts day.
Do you like gym on Monday morning or you feel like no, I'll be away.
All right. We'll wrap this bad boy up.
Yep.
The old waddle back to the chair.
Yeah. What do you reckon we call this video today? Like,
I don't know. I was
after-
thinking of a Goggins reference.
Yeah.
He's got, what is it, like a mental callousing, or
mental callousing, boats and logs, whatever.
cookie jar, all that
Cookie
stuff.
jar. So what about that one?
Yeah, mental cookie jar.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of a think about what we call it.
Yeah, you will see it in the title. But yeah, I mean, where do you want to start with today? I think a wave of emotions. Not a wave of emotions. I think just a wave of sensations, and then reactions to those sensations, which I guess is emotions in some regard, but nothing necessarily overthought or over catastrophized. Was more just a case of just acceptance, like we said at the beginning of the video. We're going to have thoughts, emotions and feelings today, and that's okay. Whatever comes up, that's fine. Understand the process of what we're trying to work towards and what we're trying to iron out today. And the goal of today, I guess, was just to kind of reacclimatise to doing efforts fast again, because we haven't done anything since Worlds, which has been 8 weeks. Gonna say we haven't really gone fast on the tandem for about 8 weeks. I guess when you look at, I've had this conversation with Shane over the last few weeks, is when the crash happened, if we kind of got back on the bike 2 days later, we wouldn't be probably having this right now, because it's like the same thing as you just get back on the horse straight away. But we didn't have that opportunity because of the injuries that you were dealing with and stuff. So I guess that whole process has been delayed, which then kind of goes into the preparation phase, which is where we're in now. That I guess it does make a few challenges and stuff kind of arise, but through that, we're able to have discussions today where we're all open and honest, and we're all just discussing how we each individually feel and trying to work through that too. Because even though it's us two on the bike, everybody else that's down there that's supporting us and our teammates are having the same sensations that we are. Shane said that he was nervous. Matt said that he noticed stuff as well, and he was feeling nervous for us as well. So I think we've got a good group that we all kind of understand and aware of everybody, and nothing's being invalidated, and that's totally okay that we feel the way we feel. But I feel as we went through this session, they just got a little bit better. I'm not necessarily looking at times, but just the feelings, the way the bike handled, the way it moved, everything just got a little bit better. So when we come back out next week and do the same session, we start where we finished off and we build again. And we just keep building, because we're doing basically the same thing every week for the next 14 weeks. So by the time we get to July, August, we've done, 40 plus of these efforts, and we're not even thinking about it anymore.
Yeah, I think the key was that we didn't really catastrophize or overthink it, and I think that's one thing that we did really well. And we've said it many times before. We did take it one rep at a time, and after the first one, like there are some frustrations and some emotions that you feel after that, and we were able to set that aside and come out to the second one. And I think just before the second one, I said the Band-Aid's been ripped off now, and I think that's a good way of looking at it, because it kind of flips it to a positive of going, okay, well, we've got through the first one, no matter what it looked like. You will have seen what it looked like. And we got through it, we did it, then we came out in the second one, and it was better, and then same again. Third one was even better, and I think...
Had we done a fourth, it would have been even better again, probably.
Exactly, and I think that's a big win for today, because like you said, next Friday when we come out and do this exact same session again, we will be able to pick it up where we left off today, and then it'll keep getting better every single rep. And the beauty of it is that we do have a bit more time than what we have had in the past, so we're going to be touching on these types of sessions over and over and over again. It's literally just basically repeating the same thing, and they will just get faster and faster and smoother and smoother.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People always want to know what the key to success is basically doing the same thing over and over again, and that's basically what we're going to be doing over the next 14 weeks. Our training pretty much looks the same. The gym, like the exercises in the gym, the efforts we're doing on the track, the variations in terms of distances will change, but it's basically the same thing over and over again, and we'll just keep repeating it. By the time we get to the end goal, it's not even a thought process. It's just go out there and execute and do the job that's required, and that starts with sessions like today, where we can build the confidence and just build in just every effort. Just it gets better, and we keep pushing and keep progressing. And I had a point I was going to say. I kind of slipped.
That's all right. Well, it's kind of like what we were talking about the other day. We were like, oh, do we film our blood flow restriction in the gym?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, for those that have been watching across on season 1, they've seen the exact same thing. They don't need to see us grunting on the leg press again for another 5 minutes.
Maybe they want to see. Who knows?
Maybe they want to see it. Leave it in the comments if you do want to see some more grunting on the leg press.
I'm sure I was grunting plenty in that start lap anyway, or the K15.
I did notice we were both doing a huffing and puffing before we got up on the bike before the start.
Yeah, definitely. But I just remember what we were going to say too. Like, I think the thing that we kind of did eventually discuss today about the efforts was our personal expectation. Obviously, we come here and we have the highest expectation of ourselves, and what we're trying to achieve and work towards is like the pinnacle of any sport. So there's always going to be a level of setting a high standard for ourselves, and that's natural and normal, and we're both in a good spot to be doing that. But I think where the trick for today is accepting that we're not going to be riding the times that we were riding pre-Worlds. Like when we did a session similar to this before Worlds, we were absolutely flying. But when given the circumstances, we're fresh, we're ready to go, we're in race shape, like it makes sense that we would do that. So to come into today's session and expect that we would do the same thing is not fair on us. Yes, we want to perform at the highest level and train it at 100%, but also understand that we're not going to hit those same speeds until we get to that point in the prep, which is another, 10 weeks down the line. Yep. But in saying that, the way everything has been feeling this last week, so this week's been our first full week, pretty much full tandem training and like all eyes focused on the goal ahead. The stuff that we're doing is not far off our best stuff anyway.
Yeah.
The sensations we have today when we're accelerating out of the seat, it's like we've got so much horsepower here, we will absolutely fly. It's just a case of me being smooth and controlling the bike to actually express that speed that we have. So if we already feel this way now, and we're starting this block in this point where I feel like there is so much speed, I also know that it's going to keep getting better. We're going to keep getting faster. We're going to keep carrying the momentum. Yes, we're going to have ups and downs. Today's one of those days, but it wasn't a down day. It was just a wave of emotions, but we came in knowing that. And I think there's a lot to build from here, and it's a lot of positive stuff. Yes, maybe the things we would have liked to have done better, but that's natural.
Yeah, I think what's natural is that we're looking at the best that we've done, but also I think it's what I've really enjoyed about the last month or so is that we're kind of comparing apples to apples, and we have been drawing on the data that we have from previous phases, whether it was pre-Worlds or pre-Nationals, and we're saying, well, this is where we were when we were in this same phase.
Mm-hmm. Same amount of weeks
out from competition. And I think that is a really fair comparison to make, rather than going, well, what's your PB?
Yeah.
Because if you're just looking at PBs, you're obviously in the shape of your season when you're comparing to those. So I think that's been really good. I've really enjoyed kind of looking at that data as a whole, and that really shows the progress that we've made.
Definitely. No, I think we're in a very good spot. There's probably anything else you want to really kind of bring on, touch about, or talk about today? Starts, reference, want to chat about that, or we're pretty happy with everything?
Starts are good. I mean, I'm not sure whether I spoke last week about the bars that we're trialling, but the new position that I've got on the bike, I'm just absolutely loving, and I feel like I'm doing a start out of the gate like what I should, and it feels like it should for the first time ever, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I have obviously had technique cues and a lot of coaching over the years to dial that in, and I think that the position that I've had in the past hasn't really allowed me to unlock that full potential of the movement pattern, and I can actually see now and feel those sensations of, say, like throwing the hips forward to gain momentum of the bike, or driving the knee forward, recoiling where you're pulling the bike through underneath you so that you can get onto the next pedal stroke. I really feel like I understand that now, and I can see where those progressions are going to come. Whereas in the past, I'd have things explained to me and I'm like, yeah, I get it, but I have no feelings of that, and I don't know how I can implement that. Whereas as soon as I got in the gate last week with this new position, put my hands on the bars, and I was like, I can actually, before I've even done it, I could feel what I needed to do. So I'm really excited to see what happens when we bring it all together into a full kilo or whatever it is,
Yeah.
because there's so many elements that we're pulling on so many levers where there's always been room to progress, and it's things that we haven't really had enough time to implement or whatever it might be. Many factors. We've been turning over the big rocks, but there's still lots of big rocks to be turned over. And yeah,
you're in a more of a natural position now, and you even said it on Monday. You're actually going to start enjoying doing starts now, which is good. Like if you're going to actually, like, you know, like they say,
might start enjoy riding the bike.
remember to have fun, as Chris Williamson says.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, like I think there's been a lot of positives this week. There's been things to work through, which we knew was going to be the case. And yeah, I think it's a good spot to begin with. The gym's going to keep getting harder. The bike work's going to keep getting faster. And we'll just keep carrying that momentum. We'll just keep, you know, doing the basic things. Like that's the key to success, is just repetition and doing the basics well. And that's just all we'll be doing, focusing on. And like we've said, just one rep, one effort at a time.
Yep.
And as we've said, and we didn't reference last week, the theme of the prep is outwork everybody. And that's just what we're going to do every single session.
Absolutely. It's one squat, one start, one Le Monde activation, one moto push every single week. It's literally just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
But we love it.
Exactly
We
right.
absolutely love it.
Exactly right.